guys, welcome back to our channel and Olivia from Taishan Tea Club. We have already introduced 5 of the 6 major categories of tea: green tea, white tea, yellow tea, oolong tea, and black tea. And we have one more to go, Pu-Erh tea, which someone say is the highest level of tea drinking, which also means that there's a lot to learn about Pu-Erh tea. Today's video will give you some basic information of Pu-Erh tea, and in the following weeks, we will have several videos on how to brew Pu-Erh tea. Okay, let's get to today's video. Pu-Erh tea is one of the oldest types of tea, with a history dating back more than 2,000 years. This Asian tea originates in Yunnan Province in China, where a temperate climate and lush landscape provides ideal living conditions for tea. To this day, Asian tea trees are still found on mountainside around villages in Yunnan. Some of the oldest living trees are found in this area can reach thousands of years in age. Pu-Erh tea is a particular post-fermented tea. It is sun-dried, shining mild tea leaves, Yunnan big leaf variety as material, and then processed or pressed into different shapes, including loose leaf Pu-Erh tea and tight pressed Pu-Erh tea, with the tea cake shape and the tea ball shape. There are 2 main types of Pu-Erh: the raw Pu-Erh, also known as shengcha, and ripe Pu-Erh, also known as shoucha. Pu-Erh raw tea tastes very fresh, with a white forest aroma. A pleasant bitterness at first sip transforms into a long-lasting sweet aftertaste in 20 to 30 seconds. The tea has a very delicate floral accent. Pu-Erh ripe tea is very mellow, with an earthy and woody and floral aroma, combined with a very strong and impressive sweet aftertaste. With some aged Pu-Erh, you will also be attracted by unique Chen fragrance. These 2 types of tea have different processing. With raw processing, the tea leaves are harvested, weathered, then oxidized naturally. The leaves are then partially pan-fried in order to hold enzymatic activity, lightly rolled and kneaded, then left to dry in a dry storage environment with enough moisture to allow the tea to slowly oxidize over time. At this point, the tea is immediately compressed into cakes or left in loose tea form. The ripe processing method was developed in early 1970s by the Yunnan Tea Factory to speed up the process of production. With ripe processing, the tea leaves are picked and weathered, then mixed with a bacterial culture created to replicate the bacteria that would be created during natural fermentation. The leaves are heaped into piles, much like a compost pile, allowing bacteria to ferment. This is the most important step of the process, called moisture check. This is a point where the character of the tea begins to develop. Then the Pu-Erh is left to fully oxidize for up to 40 days in a hot and humid environment before firing, creating a dark, earthy infusion. There are several things should be avoided if you want to store your Pu-Erh tea properly. First one, avoid direct sunshine. If Pu-Erh tea is stored in a transparent glass container, exposure to sunshine will have a very bad effect on its quality. Therefore, please keep it inside a dark cabinet. Second one, avoid moisture. The moist affect quality and flavor of the tea leaves. Tea will even go moldy if you do not store it properly. Please store it in a dry and ventilated place. The third tip, avoid high temperature. The taste of the Pu-Erh tea will differ while time goes by, especially the Cheng fragrance will only be developed when it aged for several years. Therefore, the surrounding of storing Pu-Erh will affect quality of Pu-Erh a lot. If you don't want your tea changing taste, it's better to wrap it with Ziploc bag. Just this. The last tip, avoid odor. Just like other tea leaves can absorb the different odor easily. Therefore, when you store the Pu-Erh tea, please make sure it is isolated with other smelly things. If you enjoyed this video about Pu-Erh tea, please give us a like. Pu-Erh tea has a lot to learn. If you reckon that there is anything we should include in our videos, please let me know in the comments area. Next week, we will have a video about how to brew ripe Pu-Erh tea. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to join us for more of tea. Thank you guys. See you in next video.